So our next topic is role of management. Now, manager is a person who takes care of everything. He is the leader of the team. He's the person who gets the job done. So it's not easy to become a manager. Yeah, I understand that people say, "Oh, I want to be a manager and I'll be a manager and I'll do this," but it's actually extremely difficult when you're a manager because you're not just a guy who's getting the job done. You have people working under you, lots of other people, and the problem is you need to take care of everyone. You need to take care of their needs, you need to get the job done, and you have different other laws and different other visions and jobs you need to get done. So jobs, tasks, targets, you need to achieve these, and the only reason you can achieve these is if your team is supportive. So you need to have a supportive team. Managers work very hard in order to make their team supportive, in order to see the needs of every person. Now, we'll talk about few things a manager would do in a day, in a normal day life. Number one is planning. Manager would have to plan the organization and the department and whichever department is working in. His role is to look into the future, planning for future. His role is to define targets and see if we can achieve these targets or not. His role is to deliver these targets. His role is to, once you have defined the target, your job is to communicate these to the team, get the job done. And the bigger the reason of planning is he gives direction and vision to the organization. So planning is just one aspect. The second important thing after planning is organizing. Now he's planned everything. He really need to get things going. How would he do that? By organizing two things. Organizing people, staff, his team. He would make a team who would do the job, and organizing resources. So he needs people to, whatever you need in order to get the job done. You need an office car, you need some other resources, you need a training, you need some raw material, or whatever you need. You need these resources. So he will arrange these resources, he will organize all these. Now, a manager can be very good in planning, organizing, but the challenge comes when he has to coordinate. So another job a manager looks into is coordinating. Coordinating simply means bring the team together. So you have hundreds or 50 or 30 people working under you. You have to bring them all together. All work together to achieve the bigger target, to achieve the vision. How do they do that? By manager motivating them, briefing them. So he briefed them, motivate them, plan at every level, just to get the job done. So coordinating is actually not an easy thing. The team has to work together, and team should be aligned. All work together. They should not be worrying about their own needs and their individual need. In fact, they should all be worrying about one thing, the target they all have to achieve. So the manager coordinates all that. Now, people think that manager they normally do is they just manage. No, of course they manage. Their job is to manage, but another important thing is commanding. They have to command They have to lead the team. Lead the team. They have to look into different directions in order to help them supervise the team. Should be front in line, make orders, give orders, should help the team. So there are so many things the manager would do, and these are: number one, he plans for the future, and once he's planned, he would organize the resources and people. Once he's done that, he would coordinate. He'll bring all the people together, share his vision, then he'll command, he'll lead them, he'll take them together to that particular target they wish to achieve. And the next one is controlling. This simply means now manager has to keep them all in line. They're all following what they're doing, but they have to be in line. Keep the train going, which means all following the set path. He needs to be sure, and he checks that everyone is doing their job correctly. He needs to come back again and again, follow up, so that they all finally achieve target. Now, a very quick summary. Manager does the planning, plans ahead for the future, plans few targets, gives a direction, and once he's given a direction, he would organize everything. He would bring all the people in he needs, he will bring all the resources he needs. Then he will coordinate, he will talk to the people, and he will say, all right people, uh, you're all together here with me, you need to work me with this and this target, we all will be working together. And then he coordinates and communicates with all of them. Once done, he would command them, he would lead them, supervise, let's get into it, let's do it together. He's commanding all of them. Once command, he goes into controlling. He comes back and sees every time that the commands I have given, are they following my commands? So he keeps on checking every one of them, every one of his team members, to see if they're doing well. This all comes under controlling. Thank you very much.